Dun, dun, dun.
I did it.
Because he's a nice man.
All right, people, thank you very much for coming to the 3rd anniversary of Heavy Metal Television and Award Show. The awards that are given out tonight, they're all being given to people that actually gave a shit and tried to help Heavy Metal Television instead of just take AEB. Can you get me and my friends in the Motley Crue? Why the fuck would you want me to do that? Motley Crue's gonna be there, probably without Tommy Lee. Right, Russell? You already see it coming. So, but some people actually help. So, the first award we're giving out is to someone who isn't here. So I'll just give it out. Nonmetal Journalist Award goes to Nikki Escudero, and this award is being picked up by Lauren Wise. Lauren Wise, we're now world-renowned. Right, some applause. You people in the back row, you have too much to drink. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. She's got to walk up there. She can do it.
It's for Nikki. She's awesome, an amazing writer. She's out of town, so she can't be here. But
yeah, sure. Sure she's out of town. What town are you in, Nikki? What town are you in?
I think she's in Bisbee right now.
Bisbee is more a dead mining town. All right, take her award to the dumpster or whatever she's doing. Our next award goes to an incredible person who's one of our video hosts that won a contest at Zia Records. And this is a super special award because it takes a lot of guts for someone to wear a Linkin Park shirt into my house, which this guy did. This guy loves Godsmack and says it to my face. I like Godsmack. He likes Disturbed. And he's my personal favorite video host on Heavy Metal Television. So we wanted to give out. He also interviewed Korn for us this year. It's the kind of high-level stuff he does. He calls himself Sergeant Paul on Heavy Metal Television. And I'd like to give out the Most Godsmacked Award to Paul Cottrell, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Cottrell, Anthem, Arizona. Paul, if you say a few words to the people. I know it means a lot.
I never once have told you I'm a Disturbed fan. I just want to make that very clear.
Sorry.
Godsmack.
Yes, Godsmack. I'll admit that. I'll admit that with a straight face. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Yes. Crucify me now if you want that. I don't care, okay? 2 years ago, I just saw this post on Facebook from Zia Records saying, hey, Heavy Metal Television's doing a tryout to be one of their video hosts. I'm like, hey, what the hell? I'll give it a shot. Probably not going to win. I'm not going to give a shit. I'm just going to go have fun. Apparently, I gobsmacked Eric so bad and he just wanted to hire me and he couldn't get rid of me. So it's been a really kick-ass couple of years. I really appreciate all the opportunities that Eric and Triss have provided and all the great stories I get to share with all my friends and share with my new friends. Definitely Lauren, Cindy, Susie, who's not here, Triss, Mr. Fuego himself. It's been a great time and I can't wait for the years to come. Thanks a lot, guys.
Whoa. I didn't bring enough tissues. Can we go to the car? Someone go to the car and get that box of Kleenex for me? And my comforter. I'm also going to need my comforter. Then, another person who has put a lot of time and effort into being a radio personality and doing stuff on the scene, and is also a baker, becoming a famous baker. Where is she? Where's Cindy? Cindy Love, this super special award. Look at her outfit. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Come on, Jill. A little clapping. Thank you. That's what I write for. And a lot of people are like, wow, this is a small group. There was only 25 people that gave a shit about Heavy Metal Television. So we invited all 25 and their date, and a couple of them can't make it. But the Most Baked Video Host Award goes to Cindy Love. And go ahead and thank the people.
You know what? What can I say? Same thing as Sergeant Paul. I showed up 2 years ago because a friend of mine told me about the auditions, and you know, I never thought I'd make it, but I did, and I'm here a couple of years later, and I can't wait to grow more with this metal fucking family we have. Excuse my French, but I think I'm allowed, right? More metal going on. We're gonna keep doing that, and thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you, Tristan. Thank you, Eric. Dude. Daddy Metal. I appreciate that, and thank you so much for the opportunity. That's all I have to say about that. But also, what can I say?
This one night. This next award is the Bill Schumann Award, which is given out to Bill Schumann. Bill is from Iowa, and Iowa is playing I think right now, or just got done, to be undefeated. They went 9-0. They're trying to go 10-0. He's kind of a drunk, this guy. And I call him Bill Functioning Alcoholic Schumann. He was in the band Greenhaven. He makes our stickers. He made our banner. He almost never bills us, and his name is Bill. So the Bill Schumann Award. Just give Bill a round of applause. He'd like to see that. Oh, I give this one away. One more. All right. Jason Woodbury, you know him? Ed Maslin. Jason Woodbury, he's a guy who works at Zia. He's also a writer who wrote the cover article of the New Times. So if you pick up the New Times right now, he's the one that wrote that article called Something About Noise. It's like this crazy band Destruction Unit that you guys should check out. So he wrote this, but he was too well to attend. So I'm accepting his award. Jason Woodbury, Best Assist from a Non-Metal Person Award. Jason Woodbury, Zia Records. So he's actually good. So yeah, like I said, I could literally have like 2,000 people in here, but only invited people that were getting one of these and their loved one. Did everyone get a free drink? Or the $5 water, which I think is still... Yes, Mrs. Norm, you want a refill? Okay, it's a beautiful woman, married to Norm. Her hand was up, I just responded. Okay. Coming at you live. Ow! Coming at you live. All right, let's go on an award. I just think it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. Let's give some awards out to some motherfucking women that take care of shit. Dwayne, your award's coming, Brian. Your award's coming. All right. Is the V in here and Crystal? Because I can't see now. This is what it's like to be Angus Young. You just see this. Bells, bells. All right. This next award, very important. And thank you again for coming to the Heavy Metal Television 3rd Anniversary and Award Show. Come on. Let them hear you outside at the auto shop. This is a super special award. Where's Irfan? Irfan Burke, is he in the... Okay. Irfan's up in his crow's necks. This is a really interesting award that we're giving out right now. And Veronica Freeman. Let's hear it for Veronica Freeman. Seriously. Wait. Now a lot of people are like, oh, I'm a rocker. I'm going to rock out. This person has a rock and roll problem behind me. Seriously, it's a super special award. Most Metal Projects in 1 Year Again Award. Veronica Freeman. Most Metal Projects. So, Veronica Freeman has Benedictum. She has her own album out this year, The V, with people like Michael Sweet from Stryper playing on it. And Dave Cornwell's a big Stryper person. Then she went and played with the Rods. That band, the Rods, went to New York to play with them. Then she made music videos. Then she went out. Didn't you do Bob Nalbandian's show? I saw that. You did that. Then she worked, and she also helps her husband keep a business together. Plus traveled to Belgium and other countries. And you just saw those Black Sabbath songs like Neon Nights. She does those. So if you just say something to the people, most metal projects in 1 year award again, Veronica the V Freeman. Come on.
Killing me. Well, what this really needs to be about is heavy metal television, because Eric, we've been doing this stuff like together in one form or another for quite some time, through some murky waters and all of that good stuff, to put it gently. And a shout out to Irfan, and a shout out to Eric Avina for putting together some really... There you are, I can't see through the fog and stuff. But, and I know you can't see because you can't see. And Trusan and everybody involved, everybody. Every single person that's ever behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. You guys are well loved, very talented, and very dedicated to this thing called metal. And Eric, I love you for that.
Yeah, dude, I'm the world's biggest heavy metal fan, by the way. That's right, I don't like people to hug me, especially the big boob. It hurt. Push it on my rib cage. Another woman in business that tries to promote awesome bands and get bands somewhere in the world and is constantly pushing and trying and doesn't take any shit from any motherfucking man while she promotes her bands. One of them is Sectus. One of them's here. Sectus guy tonight is pretty good. Runaway. And we wanted to give the most ballsy metal business person award to Crystal Nonia of Nonia Entertainment. Come up here, Crystal. No, especially. It's the only purple award, by the way. Matches your nipple. All right, so if you'd like to say something to the fans, please do. And thank you so much for being the most ballsy business person of the year, 2015. Come on, let's hear it.
I'm totally embarrassed and I'm terrible about being on stages, but my chesticles, thank you. And yeah, I have no idea why these people even know who the fuck I am. I just kind of like jumped in this business on a dare. It literally was a dare to piss somebody off, and I did. And I keep doing it even more because it's fun.
Well done.
And I love my bands. I love my guys. These guys are cool enough that when I first got around here and nobody knew what the fuck I was doing, including me, they were like, hey, go do some videos for us. And I was like, yeah. So I did, and I learned how to edit videos, and I got lucky enough to get Sectus and Latency and A-Frame and Tommy Gibbons and all the other stuff that you guys have done for me. You have no idea. Lauren Wise, you're fucking awesome, girl. No one would even know I existed if it wasn't for you. And then, of course, EB and Tris, you guys are freaking awesome. Every time I need anything, I go and talk to them, and they're like, we can't fucking help you. And everybody else in this room, everybody that's ever helped me do anything. Doug, thank you for passing out flyers for me. That's fucking awesome. Craig, thank you for the pictures. Everybody else that I don't know, it's cool. You don't need to know me. Thank you guys anyway. I appreciate it very much.
Okay. Woo! First of all, I'd like to introduce someone who is one of my favorite Arizona musicians and songwriters ever. Kind of like a country James Hetfield, Dave Mustaine, but with like a country bend, who also makes Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield look like a pussy. That person, Russell Workman. Just come up here and have Russell Workman present an award. Come on, everybody. Seriously, not a joke here. Hey, you people from outside, come on in. I'd like you to give this award out. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys having a good time? This band fucking kicks ass, right? Yeah, fucking A. Alright, this is called the Big Rush Award for the people that have the biggest rush in town. I think I hear something back there. What was that? Can you do that again? Anyway, this award goes out to Mr. Dave Cornwall. The Big Rush Award, Mr. Cornwall. Congratulations. The fantastic trophy. One hell of a musician, this guy right here, and a good guy.
Thank you very much. Thanks to Heavy Metal Television, because they're just cool. It's heavy metal. It's on not television, but the internet, so that's a really cool thing about it right there. Thanks to everyone here, all these guys in this band right here. These are all killer, stellar musicians. Rusty, everybody in here mostly.
Did you say stoner musicians?
Stoner, stellar, yeah.
That's totally not true. Because Doug does not smoke weed at all.
That's true, you're right, okay, all right.
Anymore.
But yeah, other than Doug, yeah, everyone's stellar, stoner musicians. Thanks again. Heavy Metal Television.
Doug, you're an outcast.
No, really? How many people know where the Dominican Republic is? Where is it? You were just...
It's in South America.
I don't know, I'm drunk. Thank you, Pilot. So... Tonight. Alright, so Dave has a tribute to Rush he's been doing for years. And the reason he gave him that award is when the Canadian Broadcasting System wanted to make a Rush tribute documentary, they scanned the world looking at Rush tributes. They found 400 Rush tribute bands. Not 300, no Rusty, not 280, 400 Rush tribute bands. And Canada says that he's the best at it. So I think that's just cool. Next award goes to a very important person that I met. This person was selling bongs. I think that tells you everything. Later to become one of the most important metal music business people in our town. There's a lot of promoters, but there's not a lot of promoters that every single show they do is pretty much fucking metal. Huh? So the Metal Live Music Promoter of the Year Award goes to, of course, Kim LaRoe. Kim, come down here and get your trophy for promoting more metal shows. She did Prong. She did Saxon. She's doing cattle decapitation this weekend. It's a serious problem. But a lot of mutual friends of this woman, and everyone loves her and puts a lot of work into a lot of local bands and stuff. Woo!
I didn't even know you were talking about me.
Yeah, I was talking about you.
That's awesome. Thank you. Oh wow, thank you. This is really cool. I don't think I started my business 20 years ago, managing bands, local bands, and that's how I got into promoting shows. Just promoting shows for the bands I manage. So this is awesome. Heavy Metal Television has been a huge supporter of my business, and I can't thank them enough. Eric and Tris and everybody that's involved with this. It's huge and it's awesome, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, this next award goes to a video host of ours who loves too much. He loves too much. He loves heavy metal music, and he loves horror. Not horrors with a W. Like you feel, Marilee, hey, Marilee, are you okay? All right, as long as Marilee's okay, we don't care. All right, so this award goes to a guy, and what he calls it is crossing the streams. So, Norm, you made a Ghostbusters reference earlier.
Yes, I did.
Here's this award, Crossing the Streams Award to Jaime and Fuego, ladies and gentlemen. A guy who can't do enough. He has to put horror into Jaime and Fuego, Crossing the Streams Award.
Gracias, guys. So, you know, I got to say, a little over 2 years ago, I was kind of a washed-up writer from Playtime magazine, if anybody remembers that sordid publication. Yeah, I was there in the 11th hour writing music, movies, pretty much everything except the shit that had the naked ladies in it. And magazine ended up going under, and I started playing music again. And then I happened to see that there was a video host competition going on, and I'd never been in front of a camera before. I was like, hey, what do I got to lose? And even after cold feet in the 11th hour on that, a little bit of self-doubt, I still went out, and look what happened, man. 2 years later, I've met so many awesome people in this industry. Mr. Braverman, E.B., Sechla the Windwalker. He is known by many names, and I mean, the list goes on and on. So, yeah, it's been a pleasure. It has been a blessing, and I look forward to doing more of horror and metal in the near future for the station. So we have some very cool ideas in the works. So stay tuned and stay scared. Gracias.
All right, this next award, very important award. This award is super incredible because it goes to the best world touring heavy metal television staffer and Mr. Dependable Award. It's 2 awards. This is a guy that could be in fucking Germany with his band, and he continues to make sure heavy metal television functions for the illiterate, depraved people out there that watch it. So the Best World Touring Staffer and Mr. Dependable Award, and let him hear you outside on this one. Eric Avita, come get your trophy if you can see. Can you see it? I'm over here. He just had eye surgery, so he thinks I'm his aunt. Hey, Aunt Jenny, I'm right here.
Thank you. This year started off really crappy for me and ended amazingly, so you know, I appreciate all this, and yes, being able to keep him running while I'm in Germany was very cool too. So, yeah, thank you.
Of the music journalists that we talked about, one is actually into metal. I'm sorry, hey, were you guys talking about Yngwie Malmsteen?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were.
These people don't know who he is.
Yeah.
All right, so most metal journalists. That means that every time this journalist writes an article, it's about metal. Could that have some applause, please? She already can see this coming. So you might read her blog on the New Times. You might have read some of her articles going, hey, these are the most important concerts to go to in October. And you can write them down and you're all set. So she sets that agenda for you. So let him hear you outside for Most Metal Journalist Award, Heavy Metal Television, 3rd year birthday, November 2015, Lauren Wise. And her beautiful husband, Brandon, is here. Can you get up here? Crawl up.
Thank you guys. So 20 years ago, I played competitive classical piano. Can't see anyone. This fog is crazy.
Right?
And then 18 years ago, I discovered heavy metal, and I completely was like, this is classical music hopped up on whiskey that actually displays true life and humanity as it is. Ever since then, I've been obsessed with heavy metal, writing about it, loving it, listening to it. Being a part of Heavy Metal Television has been awesome, just helping spur that, you know, the foundation of it and spreading that love all around the world. It's amazing. And I've always been super happy to be a part of it. So, honestly, I feel like people should be giving an award to, like, Eric and Tris and everything, just for starting the whole vision. And I know it's going to be big. Eventually, I mean, just bigger than it is even now. So I'm super stoked about that, and thank you so much.
This next person has gone as far as to write a Burt Bacharach coffee table book. You know Burt Bacharach? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Is that one of his?
Yes.
So this next person is very important, helps us a lot. A lot of other people that are here would not be here tonight without this person. I forced this person to perform with a guitar in a cave while bats flew around his head, and I videotaped it. Most people won't go in a cave with me. How many people would go in a cave with me? An unproven cave, no lights, merely you would freak out in the first 30 feet. Projectile vomiting. All right, this award, Best Non-Metal Employee Award. Very important award, the most applause, because why would they give a shit? How professional you be? I don't care. I think Pantera is stupid. Look, there's a 9-year-old girl, totally understands. Thank you. Serene Dominic, a good friend, a beautiful person. Come get this. Best Non-Metal, thank you, Professor. Best Non-Metal Employee Award. Wow. And since you wore your street clothes, why don't you go ahead and...
I don't know what to say. Wow, this is great. This is such an honor, you know? Metal. Well, yeah, okay, I'll go there. I mean, I like metal, you know, but, you know, what the fuck do you have against the Beatles, Eric? That's all I want to know. He just doesn't like them. It's like somebody not liking Christmas.
Most overrated.
But,
Yellow fucking submarine.
I mean...
Submarine.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like heavy metal. I just don't like. I just can't listen to it 24/7 like you can, you know. But I want to thank everybody at Heavy Metal Television. They're a fun bunch. And this is like, I don't know if you can see this, but it's like half of it's full of whiskey, or colored water. I don't know.
All that whiskey's been drank.
Thank you so much for your participation. This is a very important award. This goes out to the person. Is Russell still awake? Because he's getting pretty comfortable with that couch up there in the VIP section. So I got my wife, I got these cushions, I don't need you. All right, this next award, very important. Most read. You know what that means? That means the most people that read about music by accident. So like when Grandpa gets the newspaper and he just picks it up, still getting the newspaper, and he reads the whole thing, has no idea what the hell it's even about. The most read non-metal journalist that is not a dick award. Seriously, it's what it says. Most read non-metal journalist that is not a dick award. From AZ Central and the Arizona Republic, Ed Masley. Ed Masley, come here. Ed is also a musician, so he knows what he's talking about.
He's a magician?
This is great. I've never been called not a dick before. That's really nice. You know, like Dominic, I'm not sure if I am non-metal, but I'm certainly not as metal as a lot of the people in this room. But I do read Lauren, who's far more metal than I am, and you know, I worship Black Sabbath. And I love Motorhead. You know, I love all that stuff that a lot of people who aren't really metalheads really like. But thank you. This is great. I appreciate it, and I'll let these guys get back to rocking.
Ed Masley, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is a very important award. Listen to this. Seriously. When I started Heavy Metal Television, one of the people we work with, a friend of Serene Dominic's and some others, said, Heavy Metal Television should be absurd. Well, what do you mean by that? Heavy Metal Television should be absurd. It should be crazy. No rules. Def Leppard next to Cannibal Corpse. Metallica next to Kid Blast and the Dynamite, who played tonight. How about Kid Blast and the Dynamite? Come on. So the most absurd award goes to someone that works with us all the time, that we can count on to make a commercial or a video. He made the most funniest video ever, where he made a video about Hulk Hogan joining Metallica. Should look that up. But the most absurd award, Dan Stone, from the Unfathomable Film Fest at the Film Bar. So you can go to the Film Bar and see his movies and stuff. Dan, say something.
You know, a few years ago when EB first called me about working for Heavy Metal Television, I was a lot like a lot of you. Had a nice house with a beautifully manicured lawn, a pet tarantula that I watched television with, and a great paying job at a Fortune 500 company, medical, dental, even vision. But I stand before you today, thanks to Heavy Metal Television, a man whose lawn has long since died, a pet tarantula that moved to Buffalo, New York to take a job with an IT firm, and I'm currently working at an undisclosed location in the field of amateur pornography. So let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that Heavy Metal Television worked for me, and it can work for you too. Thank you. To Phil Taylor.
I'll give it a shot.
Don't read his name.
Okay. Oh, this is Best Business Lunches and Insight.
I didn't hear that. Best Business Lunches and Insight Award. Very important award. You people up there? Seriously, let's have some real applause.
Food, man, food.
Best Business Lunches and Insight Award. Brian McCullum. Brian, come and get your award for the insight that you're giving me and caring about Heavy Metal Television. Oh my God. It just took a football injury.
Thanks, EB. You are heavy metal, but you're a fucking liar because I am a bigger heavy metal fan than you, obviously. So, thanks, everybody. Thank you, guys. Fucking keep it up. Love this guy. Thank you, brother.
Go back to bed. Get those comfortable slacks. Those comfortable slacks.